Hello everyone, welcome to another video with me, Winter and Jade, picking off where we left off last time, where I started this series as the Livonian Order and took over everything around here, I guess, so I could form Estonia. And yeah, Sweden's gone at this point. Novgorod here is kind of falling apart quite a bit. And yeah, quite a bit of other stuff has happened, to be honest, but it's not really worth mentioning, I feel like. But for this episode, I think, for the most part, I guess my goal will probably be kind of just generally expanding around the Baltic Sea, I guess. So dealing with Lithuania, Finland, Norway, I guess. Fighting them, I think. But, yeah. Kind of want to try and get some stuff done here right at the beginning of this, considering restart the game. And, yeah. Gotta deal with this stuff here, because darn thing is buggy and doesn't update like it's supposed to throughout the game. So, yeah. Quickly get this stuff done here. Okay, got those done, so now I guess I could also do this stuff here. Sure. Try and get all these buildings built as well, then I guess I can see about fighting some wars after that. Alright, so kinda got that stuff done. Aggressive expansion definitely got down to 0 during that time. Also recruited another 2 armies, because why not, I guess. But I think I kind of want to take over Lithuania and Novgorod here as my first targets for this episode and just get this entire area under my control. And then I'll go after Finland and then Norway, I think. I think that's what I'll be doing here right now. So, yeah. You apparently just started that tour. Huh, okay. Sure, whatever. I'll be going to war with you. I'm gonna turn the AI army back on. I honestly actually have an alliance with Norway there. Whatever. Don't care too much. Maybe I'll take off big Gotland from them over there. Possibly. Actually, no way, I can't do that. Because that's just a vassal. Whatever. Okay. So, I definitely want to be taking over all this land. You know what? Yeah. Just take over Lithuania completely. And since there's nothing I'm super interested in when it comes to Norway currently, I'll just ignore them. So, yeah, there we go. Do that. Nice. Very good. Do all that there, and then I guess I can take over this country right here, since I completely surround them currently. And there we go. Nice. And Denmark got their land back as well off Norway there. Nice. Even better. Right? Okay. So, I guess I will now kind of build myself up for bids, considering I need that aggressive expansion to go back down so I don't have a coalition formed against me yet when I take over more land here. So yeah, go back to this stuff right quick again. Alright, so that took longer than I expected to get all those buildings done because I kept unlocking more buildings. So yeah, I have gotten quite a bit of technology done at this point. Got planes unlocked here. So, yeah. I've gone through double the size of my army again as a result of kind of reorganizing things so I can get those planes into the army. But, yeah. Very strong at this point, that is for sure. No one stands any kind of fucking chance against me. Finland's apparently took over Novgorod over here during that time. So, yeah, one less country for me to actually fight then. So, yeah, let's just deal with Finland right now. And that's their entire country under my control. Great. And I can actually completely take them over. Nice. I can completely take them over without having to worry about my aggressive expansion going over 100. Hell yeah. Great. There we go. Very nice. So now, next up is Norway. But, once again, my gross expansions. very high at this point, so kindly wait for that to go back down again. So, yeah, let's see. Don't think things should take too long this time when it comes to waiting, but if it starts taking a bit too long, I think I'll probably just go ahead and go for it. But until then, I guess I'll just kind of go back to working on that stuff again. Because, yeah, don't want to fight a coalition just yet. If I'm going to be fighting a coalition, I kind of want to be even stronger than I currently am. Alright, so gross expansion actually got down to 0 already. I'm actually surprised by that, considering it really doesn't feel like I actually spent that long doing building stuff. So yeah, guess I'll go ahead, deal with Norway right quick. Take them over completely, which shouldn't be too hard at all. I guess I'll be getting Denmark as a result of it as well, since they took them back over there. Okay, there we go. That's the whole war completed already. Great. Now I don't exactly have an interest in doing anything to England, to be honest, but I guess I could take those 2 provinces and sell them to Lorraine over here. Just so England doesn't have 2 random provinces over there. And there we go. Very nice. Now have all of that under my control. Great. Even have Scotland. Damn. Okay. So 1 country left to take over here. Only 6 provinces, so I guess I can just go ahead and do that right now, since I don't think that will put my gross expansion over 100. There we go. Good. Nice. So, got a nice little empire going on here now. That's for sure. Looks like the rest of these countries basically finished colonizing provinces at this point. Okay. But, yeah, this episode isn't exactly very long yet, I think. So, yeah, I already finished my main goal I had for the episode as well. Jesus. Okay, so, I guess northern Germany next? Maybe? Kind of take the rest of the coast around Baltic Sea. That's my next goal, I guess, here. And to be honest, I could probably fight a coalition. Yeah, I can probably afford to fight one at this point. Let's just go ahead and recruit a large army just to make sure I can. So I can just start ignoring the aggressive expansion at this point. Okay, so that's now 14 armies. Alright, sure. Guess I can go to Pinneberg here, since that basically will give me everything that I need on the coastline, I guess. Pretty much. Yeah. Got a country over here in northern Italy. Damn. One of those Italian states that may succeed in uniting northern Italy at the very least. Kinda surprised by that. Okay. So, just go and take all that lands there, I guess. And I'll sort out some of these borders over here. Okay, there we go. Good, I guess. So my gross expansion is over 100, so I should now have to fight a coalition. Not sure who the coalition leader would be, considering there aren't exactly any strong countries bordering me. Vladimir over here, I think, is actually the strongest. They're only in 26th place. Actually, wait, no. England's the strongest country that I border. Obviously. I have a border with them, of course they're going to be the strongest. Forgot I had Scotland over there. But they're honestly not actually that much stronger than Vladimir, apparently. Damn. Makes sense, I guess, considering how much trouble they had early on with Wales and other countries attacking them. And there we go. England's coalition leader, obviously. And I'm at war with all of those countries, huh? Alright. Man, I'm doing a lot better than I expected. I thought my armies would have to fight for a bit longer than that before they started just taking over lands. Jesus Christ. Okay then. Well, good for them, I guess. And I'm almost completely done. Just a little bits there, and there we go. That is complete. Great. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. I think I'll take over Ireland completely, just so I don't have to deal with that again. And over here, I'll take over Perm, I guess. Do that. Okay. I think that's good, but I'll go ahead and wipe out what's left of Frisia here as well. And sell what's left of them, I guess. Yeah. But everything else I'm just going to be keeping here. Very nice. So, with that there done, I guess my goal, what I'll do before ending this episode now is just clean up my borders over here, because this is kind of a mess at this point. So, yeah. Deal with that, and then I'll end the episode, I guess. But considering I don't exactly want to be fighting coalition as a result of doing all that, I think I'll have to wait a little bit. Which I don't think is going to be too much of a problem considering I got quite a bit of stuff to build. So yeah, I'll get to work on that right quick and then clean up everything. Okay, so got all that stuff done there. So now it is time to clean up these borders around here. Go towards them, and apparently that means I must go towards Kiev. Great. There. Do that, I guess. Go toward a bunch of them. Alright, so that's everything by the looks of it. Now I'll take that land there of Kiev, along with this here, I think. And sell that stuff to Poland, I guess. Just to kind of make the borders look a little bit better. Now, for these other peace deals here. Just wipe out all the countries, I guess. I don't really care too much. There we go. Good. Now, will that be the end of what I do for this episode? I'm honestly not sure. Do I want to do a little bit more over here or not? Kinda think I do. There's also the fact that Iceland has that little bit of Ireland under their control that I kind of want to get as well. I'll go toward them. Over here. There we go. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to wait for the aggressive expansion to go down again before I can actually completely finish this. Otherwise, I just fight a coalition. I guess I could. Yeah. Screw it. I'll deal with the coalition and just do bare minimums when it comes to actually taking the land off of them or something. Now, let's see. Is it going to form a coalition? Honestly, I don't really care. I'm just going to go ahead and go to war with this country here. I am basically already finished this one off. Good. So I'll just go ahead and end it. There we go. Now, I'm at war with this coalition with Cologne as the leader. Alright. So let's kick your ass. Oh, so I guess, yeah, I'll be able to take over Iceland as a result of this as well, because I had the border with them. Nice. Honestly, not many countries at war with me. Wow. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's everything done. Good. Yeah. Just look at those casualties at this point. They only lost 200,000. They lost 3 million. God damn. Wipe out Iceland over there. Take over these countries over here as well. Okay. I think that's everything there. Kind of taking more stuff around here than I'm actually going to be keeping. I'm just going to be selling a bit of that land to Poland's there just to sort out those borders, because I kind of find it weird how they, for whatever reason, control this bit of lands there and there. But I'm taking over Kiev there just to get rid of that. That's a little nonsense there, I guess. I'll be selling that little bit of land as well, I think. So, yeah, there we go. And my gross expansion's over 100. Damn it. Actually, that there I think is going to go to Modena. Since they have this area over here. There we go. Then the rest of this goes to Poland. Alright, so, considering that my gross expansion's over 100 and I have finished everything that I want to do for this episode, I guess, at this point, I'll say that this is the end of the episode. I'll deal with the coalition that's going to be forming in the next episode. So, yeah. Next episode, I also guess I'll probably be taking over the rest of the world again. Another 3-episode series, cause goddamn am I going through things quickly. I really did not expect to be getting this big in this episode, but I did, so yeah. A lot of coalitions the next time, that's for sure. But yeah, there is the end of this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.